Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of Bros Break It Down. That's right, to my right, we got the Dalai Lama, and to his right, Steve-O.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, James. How you doing today?
Well, very quickly, let's do another one. Let's do a quick cheers on camera.
Cheers, boys.
Because this time we've changed the settings around to an apartment in Brooklyn. And, wait, hold on. It's bad to not drink. Well,
yeah, it's terrible.
You should drink.
Oh, gentlemen, that's double black delicious, to be honest with you.
No free ads, dude. No free ads.
No free ads. Oh, I didn't say the brand, all right? It's double black delicious.
No free ads, dude.
Double black delicious, the same way Dalai Lama loves his ladies. Double black.
Oh.
I love it.
Shit. Easy
Look,
jokes.
Kev, you look at that camera there. That's your camera there. He's like, I love it while staring into space. Oh, you're looking at the screen. Don't mind the screen. You look right there, Kev.
Though.
Yeah.
Kev, you know what? Hold
you
on
look
a
at
second,
each
guys.
other, or we look at the camera.
I'm gonna hide.
Yes, please hide that.
Because he's not gonna stop looking.
No, we look at each other, or you look into the camera.
All right, guys. So we have 3 topics again today. We're gonna take a quick break after the second topic, but here's the very first topic.
Okay.
I actually, I have to say that I'm actually very intrigued by this one because it involves some politics, but
Okay.
I you know, we're three bros breaking it down. This is the perfect topic for us to break it down. Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly what university it is. I'm gonna look it up right now. There is in which university is this? Let me find out. I'm sorry I didn't write it down, the exact university. Oh, here we go. So Rockefeller University. I don't know where that is, and it's not in Rockefeller Center. But a few years back, Rockefeller University had Rachel Maddow as a guest speaker. We know Rachel Maddow from MSNBC, right?
Yep, NBC, Rachel Maddow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yep. So we know who that is.
Uh-huh.
What happened was she was there in order to honor the first female Nobel Prize winner. Okay. Now, in the auditorium of this university, they have giant oil paintings of Nobel Prize winners.
Okay.
So Rachel Maddow goes up. Not what she actually said. This was not her intention. She goes up to the podium. She goes up to the podium, and when she goes up to the podium, she goes, "Wow, look at that dude wall over there." So because it's nothing but a wall of men since the 1800s and on, and her statement was taken seriously by the student body, as to where every single one of those pictures of the Nobel Prize winners have been removed from the auditorium because it shows a lack of diversity, both sexual and cultural, because it's just a bunch of white men on the wall. Although they are all Nobel Prize winners.
It's just the white dudes.
Well, over the years, yeah. That's what woman or black person has won the Nobel Prize from the mid-1800s?
Couldn't tell you.
Nobody, So do you think it's right that the university took down a wall of white men, as they're calling it, although they are Nobel Prize winners, in this auditorium of a public college that was honoring a Nobel Prize winner?
What's a Nobel Prize winner?
All right.
Well, I don't really want to get that deep into it.
It's like a scientific prize, or it's one of the most like high end like awards you can win as like a scientist or like an artist or something. It's crazy important.
Yeah. So what it is, it's a very important. It's very it's like winning. It's like
I described that so poorly.
Well, it's like getting it's science. And you've achieved such greatness in science, you've changed the world with your invention. You get the Nobel Prize. Okay?
Where's my picture? Up there.
Okay, well...
Kev, what have you done?
Many things.
Like?
Living.
You could talk into the mic, by the way.
Living.
That's not something you've done with science that has changed the world.
I changed the world with my presence.
With your presence? How?
Just living.
He is the Dalai Lama, of course.
You know what? There probably is a picture of the Dalai Lama up there, but he wasn't in that specific auditorium.
Oh,
right.
Man.
So do you think it's right for them to take down these accomplished gentlemen just because they're all white and on a wall? No. They're not racist. They're not members of the KKK. They don't have...
probably some of them are probably a little racist.
But do you think it was right for that university to take it down because the student body said, how dare they put up a giant wall full of white men? And
oh, okay, but let me ask you this. Were they planning, did they have an oil painting of the woman they were honoring? Did they license a painting, or what do they call it? Yeah, they license a painting of this woman, and were they planning on putting her up in it too?
Steve, she just won it.
Okay, no. That doesn't. No, but this. But were they gonna was this in the works? Like every single Nobel Prize winner is on this wall, like every single one, or is it just select few? Is it just Americans? Like how does this work?
It's Americans and just a select few.
Okay.
But that was
Were they going to put her up there?
But those
So
pictures there was
international.
no more room for pictures. It's all Americans, nobody international really. And at the same time, I could be wrong at the same time, but at the same time, there's no room on that wall anyway. The wall was covered. Like it's an auditorium on the left.
All right,
and right.
but I feel like you could take one of the older ones down and put her up. I mean, I feel like that's important.
Yeah, but you see that right there. So if you get
for our viewers at home, we're looking at this image.
we're going to put the image up regardless.
Okay.
So all of those pictures have been taken down that are oil paintings because they all said, "How dare they have nothing but white males up there?"
I mean,
and they're all in science. Everybody's in their lab coats. They're all scientists.
yeah, no, that's stupid. Because if they issued a one for the woman, then what's the big deal? It's not their. It's not the university's fault that the Nobel people have never nominated a woman. It's not the university's fault.
You said it's not the university's fault, but do you think the university made the call and made the right call?
No, not at all. They just made it because of the PC police.
Oh, quick question. Is Albert Einstein up there? Thomas Edison up there?
Edison is.
Yeah, so
they took his
he
picture
pretty
down.
much like
They
made
took his-
electric practical.
Kevin, they took his picture down.
It's disgusting.
They
And they're
took
not
his
putting
picture
it up anywhere else. They just took them out of the. They're
Well,
not replacing it.
said
What are they doing?
They said they intend on putting the pictures in various locations throughout campus.
Okay.
That's it. No, that's it. That's all they've said.
I mean, that sucks, but
but it's a bunch
it's
of
stupid.
students.
Oh, quick question though. What did she do?
Oh, I don't even know.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point. I don't even care about what she does. Yes, you know why it doesn't matter? Because we're a bunch of bros and we don't care.
No, we don't care. She's an accomplished lady. God bless her. I hope she wins another one.
And
Who cares?
That's the truth. So I just wanted to ask you that. That's only a little political.
Make hers
story.
bigger. Make hers a huge one. Take up the whole goddamn mural.
So Thomas Edison up there, they want to take it down. Did she do anything better than what Thomas Edison ever did?
No, nobody's done anything better than Thomas Edison. Really, maybe except for Jonas Salk with the polio vaccine, which, by the way, get your kids vaccinated.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
We're gonna say that.
That's
for another
another
time.
one.
That's another topic where we'll be here for 30 minutes
so
screaming and yelling on that. So we're gonna segue into the next one, and this one is gonna get really, really interesting.
Okay.
Because as you guys know, I had to follow news throughout the world all day, every day, except for Sundays. And
the Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day.
The Lord's Day.
So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I found out that in the Middle East, mostly the United Arab Emirates, which is the home of Dubai, so it's a little more liberal.
Dubai and Abu Dhabi.
Than the rest. It's a little more liberal than the rest. They have passed, therefore it is law, a sin tax. S-I-N tax. It has nothing to do with sex. It has nothing to do with adultery.
It's probably booze and cigarettes and shit like that.
Well,
stuff that gives people pleasure.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say it doesn't involve booze because booze is still not technically allowed amongst that community, but they have it for the
Really?
They have it for the tourist at a premium price.
Well, yeah.
So a bottle of
but how much is an Abu Dhabi dollar? I don't know what their currency is.
You convert it to American dollars.
It's got to be. Yeah, how much is
a bottle of Heineken? Just a bottle.
Like a 12 ounce or like a pint beer.
No, a normal pint is about $15.
$15 American?
Yes.
Ugh,
for 12 ounce or 16
No,
ounce?
one bottle. One bottle of Heineken.
All right, so how much is booze?
Through the roof. It's the second most expensive city.
I could believe
What's the first?
The first one, and from what I remember, was actually they labeled it just because of the high premiums. Was I don't know if Greece, the party Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah,
I wanna
they
go
did
there
that
so
purposely.
bad. Yeah,
Japan
I can see
is
that.
high. New York City's high. Sydney, Australia is very high.
Well, yeah, everything's got to be imported. They're in the middle of the goddamn ocean.
So I'm going to go back to this.
Japan.
Yeah.
So here's the syntax. Here's the syntax. So the syntax is very simple. You ready, guys?
Yeah.
The syntax will, from now on, going forward, tax cigarettes, electronic cigarettes, and sugar fruit drinks. Now, here's the catch. Keep this number in your head.
Okay.
For cigarettes and e-cigarettes, the tax is 100%.
Oh my God.
How much is cigarettes there though?
Give us a second. Hold on.
Let's just say they're $5. It'd be a $5 tax. Doesn't matter what the price is.
So and not only that, the sugar drinks are the same. Just actually, they're about 150% to 200%, depending on the sugar content. That includes Coca-Cola. That includes sugar-based Sunny Delight or something. Their own versions of Fanta soda.
Right. So anything with a lot of sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
What about like natural sugars? Like, let's say you have a bottle of
that's concentrate fake sugars, not natural. If you
right, so it's fake sugar.
Yeah.
It's that bullshit.
So let's go to cigarettes because we don't live there, so we can't vouch for that. What would you guys do if cigarettes or vapes in New York City or sugary drinks were 100 to 200% higher all of a sudden? You know what? Hold on. I'm going to ask this individually. Kevin, you smoke cigarettes.
Yep.
A pack of cigarettes is how much in New York?
$13.
How much?
$13.
Speak into the mic, man.
$13.
13. There you go.
$13, dude. That's crazy. Yeah. So they'd be $26 essentially for a pack of cigarettes if that tax went through.
The funny thing is, according to what was it? You have Australian buddies out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then what was
Shout
it?
out.
By the way, he said Australian buddies. I'll look in this camera right here. Rodney Richmond, thank you very much. Parramatta Eels, you're the man.
Exactly.
Rodney.
And Rodney thought our cigarettes were cheap.
Mm-hmm.
And Rodney says he was paying $33 for a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, for
shit,
the cigarettes in Australia, you're paying on average $30-something a pack.
Well,
so what would you do if it was $60 a pack?
Well, let me ask you this: how much? Like, what does this tax go to? Does it go to like anything?
It goes to the government.
Okay, but does it like what is it?
No.
Is
It's
it's not like it's funding anything. Like it's not going to anything.
Not that I know of. I didn't do that much research into it. But my real question is, what the hell would you guys do if your Coca-Cola cost $6 and your cigarettes cost $30?
Do what I do.
What do you do, Kevin? Oh God.
Go to the Indian reservation.
Okay, but those would be taxed too.
Those would be.
They also don't have Native American reservations there.
Oh yeah, but you would. Well, if I would find a contact outside of their area.
So you go black market.
Black market.
You go black market and okay.
Yeah, this is all you could do. But then again, all the people out there are pretty rich though.
Not only the select few.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so
you gotta remember, like, it's those big cities that are.
The biggest thing about Dubai, and the one thing that I know about Dubai is that you have that very rich small population, and the government even pays them. They make a salary just on being citizens of that country.
Yeah, because they live awesome lives.
It's the hardest country to get citizenship of.
Yeah,
really.
The Philippines, the Filipinos, the Indians, especially the northwestern Indians from India, like Bengal, they all work there.
Yeah,
and they cannot. Some have been living and working there for 20-something years. They're still not given citizenship because you're guaranteed, just by being a citizen, about $150,000 a year.
So they have universal basic income.
Yes, but then again, the Dubai, I don't know what they call it, like local Dubai, like real Dubai citizens.
Dubidians.
They make up in the city of Dubai. They make up less than 4% of the population.
Yeah, because they're just doing nothing but building shit, and it's all these like it's gonna sound super racist, but it's all these foreigners that come in. I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but they have all these foreigners, like you just said, that come in and build shit. So yeah, that makes sense. Look at the whole skyline. They built in man-made islands.
Yeah.
No, I just had this thing. So it takes them like 20 plus years to even get to citizenship. Probably not get citizenship there. No. They should have chose America.
and on that note, we're gonna say USA.
Hell yeah.
USA.
USA. Hell yeah, boys.
USA. And on that note, we're gonna take a quick little sponsor break, and we'll be back for part 3.
I am the Dalai Lama, and you should watch our show, Bros. I keep thinking Bros Before Hoes.
Well, it's not Bros Before Hoes. It's Bros Break It Down. Continue the advert.
God damn it.
Look at the advert. Keep going. Keep going.
One second. I think you should watch our show. Because, we're a bunch of cool people. We're actually fucking smart. And then every day you watch our show, we'll give you, we all have machismo.
Oh, we got to do that over again. You lost me with machismo. All right, guys, this is part 3. If you guys don't know, I ran out of my way today because the biggest hit, and now you guys know, you're looking at camera 2 over there, the biggest recent hit that we've had, and Kevin, don't look at that. You look at that. You look at that camera.
Can't figure
it out. Like, I'm gonna tilt you. Hold on a second. I'm going to tilt Dalai Lama that way. All right. So this is the
free ads.
The Whopper.
No,
I can say Whopper because it's got to be what it is. No free ads. I agree with it. But you know what?
I'm just fucking with you.
So I'm looking at my own camera now. We have the Impossible Burger, and we have the regular Whopper. So it's the Impossible Whopper and the regular Whopper. Guess what? You guys don't know which is which.
You're going to need that.
I know which is which. That's why the camera's focused on you guys solely.
Okay.
So here's my main question.
Yeah.
Can you guys take a bite out of each and figure out which one is the Whopper and which one is the Impossible Burger Whopper?
Okay.
If I were you.
So wait.
No, one has the one with the toothpick is a different one.
No. I'm saying so. These are two halves of the same.
Yeah,
okay,
of different.
So it's like we don't have to switch.
No. The left side is one. The right side.
That's
is another.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
So you put the plates in front of you guys.
Okay.
And you guys choose which
one bite.
ones.
Everyone knows the rules.
One bite. Everyone knows the rules. So let's start. You guys take whichever side you agree upon first. Go for it.
Can I take the lettuce off? Lettuce is trash.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Do it.
Go for it. So they're right now, as be speaking in the background while focused on these gentlemen eating their burgers. They're taking the left one first, and Kevin, actually, Dalai Lama, is analyzing the consistency, which, by the way, is very hard to tell. But we'll find out which is which here. Thank you, Dalai Lama, for dropping shit all over my floor.
Yeah, it hit me in the leg, too.
All right, so you've both taken bites out of the one on the left. All right, you guys got a clue as to what that is. Wash it down quickly with a quick beverage. Cleanse thine palate.
Good for you.
All right, what do you guys think of that first bite of the left burger, the left Whopper? Dalai Lama, what did it taste like to you?
Okay.
Okay, well, share your thoughts. Come on, man. You know, we got to tell the viewers over here. What did it taste like a real burger to you? It was, you know.
So far, real burger.
So far, real burger. How about you there, Big Steve?
I mean, it tasted like this fast food chain's burger. I mean, nothing special, nothing great.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, it had the texture of real meat in my opinion. It did have the look slightly different, though.
Okay.
It almost looked like it had like, I don't know. You ever have like a bean burger? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you ever had, cause I make those sometimes, cause they're cheap as shit. It almost looked like it had like crushed beans on the patty. But then again, I haven't really analyzed what this company's burgers look like up close, so. Okay. God knows what the hell their real meat looks like. So.
All right, so
it could easily be real meat.
So, gentlemen, let's do this right. Let's move on to the next burger.
Okay.
Enjoy.
This is Impossible Burger.
That one is the Impossible Burger to you.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a problem.
I can taste the difference.
You can taste the difference. Well, let's have Steve-O. Let's have Steve-O take a bite. Hey man, you could smack that. You could smack that fly away over there, Kev. Everywhere you go, you have flies following you.
Oh yeah, of course.
Big Steve looks puzzled right there. All right, Steve, lower the mic towards your face, and I want to hear your ones and twos because Kevin already jumped on top of it right away.
Oh, I completely agree. This is so much drier.
So much drier.
This is drier. I mean, I don't know what time you got these burgers. I don't know what time you got these. I mean, they could just be old too.
No.
No.
The second one, it's definitely drier. Where the first one was a little juicier.
How about flavor and texture? Because you're a big texture guy.
That's why I took the second bite of each one of them. The first one on this one, I had a big piece of tomato. It's fine, but it kind of masked the flavor a little bit. When I took another bite of it, it's okay. Like I said, it's a little drier. But again, it could be an older meat burger. But I feel like the first one is the real meat.
What about Kev? Dalai Lama? What do you think?
Not official, because I've actually had a couple of these Whoppers. So the problem is...
You've had the fake Whoppers already?
No.
Just real ones?
The real ones, yeah. That's a good thing I didn't have the fake ones, because... No, this is not meat.
It's not meat. Well, gentlemen, I'm here.
See, I would eat... I don't mind either one. Like, I would eat both.
See, that was my question. Before I tell you what it is, would you guys eat them both regardless?
Oh, yeah.
Dalai Lama, would you eat the one that you believe to be the non-meat burger?
Wendy's, baby.
And with that stated, gentlemen, I'll be honest with you. You're 110% correct.
Really?
Yeah.
I was a little worried you were telling me I'm wrong. I mean,
no, you guys are correct.
I would eat that, yeah.
Yeah. The biggest surprise to me is you guys were able to get it right on the nail of the head, but Dalai Lama knew right away because all Dalai Lama does is eat fast food and crap.
I mean, I'm definitely going to take a bite of both of them again.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. So, gentlemen, as Dalai Lama gets ready to...
I would actually say, though, there's nothing...
Dalai Lama, speaking to the microphone.
There's nothing wrong with fake burgers, and at least they say it's the Impossible Burger, whatever it is. It's something like I'm okay with fake burgers, right? Like it's
me too.
yeah.
My understanding is that the fake burgers are less healthy than a real burger.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like because they have to put shit in here that makes it taste good. You know what I mean? Like to make it taste like meat. Like when I make bean burgers like probably maybe once every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. It's easy, it's quick, and it's cheap. But like it has the kind of the feel of meat, you know, because I grill it and all that. But I know it's not beef. It doesn't taste bad. It tastes different. But like I feel like to make whatever they make this out of, I'm assuming some kind of plants or vegetables, whatever. They must add some shit to make it taste good, and that shit can't. Like, how much is the sodium difference? Like that's how much sodium different is that?
You know what's also unhealthy? Cup of noodles.
Why are you bringing up cup of noodles for Dalai Lama?
Yeah, what?
No, but because think about it. Artificial chicken, flavoring. That's what all this stuff is.
That's true. It's all artificial.
Yeah,
so guys,
but how real is the meat burger too? Like
that's a grade F cow.
Like how real is this
how
too?
much plant isn't it?
Grade F horse. And the problem with
it just looks different too. Like you look at the meat, like it's not bad, but again, like
Nice one.
yeah.
It looks like faker meat. It almost looks like, remember that Salisbury steak you'd get in like middle school? Like that Salisbury steak look where it's like fake meat. You know what I mean?
Don't make fun of my hungry man dinners.
Oh, you animal. You still eat that shit?
Yeah, I love that shit.
So I'm holding up a picture of the 2-1. This is the Impossible Burger. This is the regular burger. You can't really see that much difference, but when you go up close, you could see like weird bean or soybean, gluten-free lactase. I don't know what that is.
Some shit.
I mean, can you confirm that the Impossible Burger is actually healthier for you?
No, they've already
it
confirmed.
can't be.
They've already confirmed that Beyond Meat and Impossible Burgers are actually not healthier for you than regular generic meat, just because of all the hydrogenated oils.
Hydrogenated.
Big words.
Yes. I actually had to look that up, and big shout out to my man, what's his name, Josh, for telling me that. So I was like, wow, it makes sense, and how it's prepared. Like, no, it's not healthier for you.
So the vegetarians, you gotta stick with your vegetables. You know what I mean? It's not like, Burger King, McDonald's, or Wendy's.
Well,
they have but they have salads.
If you are
just don't use the salad dressing, because then it makes it worse than the bad Burger King.
If you're a vegetarian, this has been my rule. Why are you trying your best to replace meat with something that tastes like meat? That means you're not a real vegetarian. No. All right? So guess what?
Asshole.
If you like bacon, have bacon. Don't have soy bacon. If you like hot dogs, don't eat tofu pups. I had that once. I nearly puked on myself.
Yeah, those are bad. I've had those.
Like it smelled like dog food that I want. It smelled like dog food.
I had tofurkey once. It was really good, actually. It was like spicy barbecue tofurkey.
You know what that makes you, right? No, that's. I don't want to say that word, but I actually want to use one of Dalai Lama's favorite words. You're a soy boy.
I got it for free from work. I'm not gonna try it. It wasn't
soy
bad.
Boy. Soy boy. And with that stated, I'm going to have my first ever bite of an Impossible Burger. I've actually never had this before. No, this is my first time having an Impossible Burger.
I was about today.
Actually, bite into it. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'll take a quick bite. Yeah, sure. You know what? Should I have the real one or the fake one first?
Fake one.
Fake one? All right.
I would say try the real one first. You know what their meat tastes like. Then taste the fake one.
Yeah, actually, that's a good call. I'm having a real Whopper, which I haven't had in, God knows, a long time.
Yeah, dude. A
couple years.
Burger King, a long time. Shout out to Burger King. Big fan. Yeah. I mean, I ate the shit out of both. All that's left is that garden nonsense they throw on top.
But there was a lot of like sauces and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, that tastes like
Cleanse the palate. Be a man. There you go.
So.
Again, it's not. It's standard Whopper. Not bad.
Even you get that. Even you get his difference.
Again, it's not bad.
Not that bad.
But you can tell. Here you go, Cheech. Some of that. Wipe your face.
No, it's very obvious.
Yeah.
Right? It's not bad, but you can tell it's
texture,
different.
Texture, flavor.
It's not bad. The texture is just a little bit more gooier.
Yeah.
But the flavor is
more gummy.
Gummy.
It's a real gummy.
And the flavor itself is you taste it more afterwards.
Right. It's not a bad aftertaste, but it has an aftertaste.
Okay, here's the flavor. The flavor of a Whopper is like this. So you have the flame boiled taste.
Ooh.
And this is this is what Impossible Burger is. And it goes down. The flame boiled taste just goes gone.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, Dalai Lama, I know you have horrible posture in these seats. You're going to try your best to talk in the microphone because it was all echoey. But we heard you anyway.
Yeah. Again, I mean...
To be honest with you, I would get this again. But if I had to choose between the two of them, I'm going for the regular.
Well, you have to.
Oh, yeah.
Like if somebody gave this to me, I'm like, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Now, how much is the price difference? I would assume... the Impossible is more money.
The only reason why I got this is because I made sure that I saw it online, and they said if you downloaded the app for the store, no, you get one each for $7. So
$7?
No, one each, like one pair. So $3.50, $3.50, $3.50, $3.50. I got two.
$3.50 for a. Okay.
Well, it's a Whopper. I mean,
it's true. It's got all the fixins, as they say.
It's not a $1 menu burger.
I had that last night after the football game.
Ooh. Here's the thing about fast food, bro. If you just get a
talk into the mic, you big retard.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
So.
Go ahead.
You buy.
Yeah.
Just a normal meal. It usually ends up being $13. Taxes included. So that's not bad.
No, I mean it's not bad, but
no, like and that's what I got was not the real deal price. It was a taster sampler for $7 on the Burger King app.
No, I think it's great. I mean, yeah.
I spent $14 on 4 burgers.
That's all right. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Should we do the White Castle one?
Maybe down the line we will.
Ooh.
Not right now. You know what? That's one of those. By the way, if you guys don't
White
know,
Castle's not real meat anyway. Let's be honest. I mean, I love White Castle, but that shit ain't real.
Makes it even better.
I know. It's the onions, dude.
I like how when we talk about White Castle, that's the one time Kevin goes right into the microphone.
Yeah, right, dude.
White Castle's fucking legit, man.
Dude, I love White Castle.
Before we end this podcast, just to let you know, the reason why we switch up the backgrounds is because every single week that we do this, we'll have a different background, different places. And when we get the opportunity to be closer to White Castle, I can almost guarantee you we're going to do that, all right?
Yeah,
cool with that, Dalai Lama? All right.
He's too busy eating Whoppers or
Impossible
Whoppers.
Impossible Whoppers. So, gentlemen, we'll come back for another podcast shortly. But guess what? That was a good one. I had a good time, and I hope you guys liked your fake Whopper, man.
I mean, my plate's clean besides your garden nonsense you threw on top.
And
for you.
Dalai Lama, do you want to look into that camera and the podcast with a quick karma prayer?
Don't need this shit.
See you guys soon. Peace.